Hello, my name is Dan Mogilnicki, and I'm Senior Vice President of Professional Lines with Tokyo Marine HCC. I'd like to spend a few minutes in sharing my thoughts with you on what I consider to be very practical career advice. Myself, a graduate of this great institution, I have a significant interest in helping you with your careers as you embark on your journey into Gamma and, most importantly, onto your working careers. So, first, develop something that is yours. This could be a book of business, relationships with key customers, or certain specialized knowledge or capabilities of a product or process. Latch on to certain elder statespersons. Show an interest in them. Recognize their contributions to the industry. Show respect, and chances are that they'll show an interest in you and help you by sharing their experiences. Get friendly with your competitors. Don't be adversarial nor afraid. It's actually a good networking opportunity. Study the leadership org chart of your company. Know who leads what division and what those divisions do. And while remaining respectful of executive leadership, recognize that they are just human beings like you, and believe it or not, have had the same insecurities that you currently have. I can guarantee you that they will be interested in your career. Do not complain. Avoid the use of they, them, or, well, that's just the way it's done. And likewise, steer clear of others who are complainers. And then, as you get into management, get rid of complainers and ingrates. Cut off the cancer before it spreads. Always ask for more work, more responsibility, and more accountability. And along with that will come more compensation. Keep a continual written log of your accomplishments. Use this not only as a reminder to yourself as to the progress you've made, but also to use with your leadership when it comes to promotional opportunities, as well as examples you might use when you seek employment elsewhere. Keep this list as your own, a private document, outside of company infrastructure. And you know what? Keep it for your entire career. Love your company. Show enthusiasm. Even be enthusiastic about problems that come your way. But if you can't love your company, then get out. Love the industry. Ours is a virtuous industry where all parties to our transactions always benefit. And remember the principle of utmost good faith. Make milestone goals. Make both intermediate and long-term goals, such as a long-term goal that I want to own my own business, or an intermediate goal that I want to lead a certain group by such and such a time. Write them down. Keep them with you. It's going to sound funny, but repeat those goals to yourself aloud every day. It works. And I always like to say, if you don't know where you're headed, you'll never get there. And don't live your life waiting for things to happen to you. You go and make them happen. Then once a year, re-examine those goals. I suggest you doing it on or near your birthday. Don't do it on New Year's as a resolution thing. Clearly communicate in your spoken word. No uptalk and no vocal fry. Recognize now that you will make mistakes. And when you do, it's okay to feel badly about them. But then forget about it. Do not dwell on them. Move on. And you know what? You can safely assume that others will forget about it as well. Also, don't bring attention to a negative. As an analogy, like, oh, I spilled coffee on my shirt. It's just not necessary. Alternatively, if you receive praise, politely say thank you, and do not succumb to the natural inclination to ask the person to elaborate. Tell me more. No, don't do that. Now, I want to finish up with some thoughts on you changing jobs, because believe it or not, some or most or all of you will be changing jobs before the time you end your career. So, first and foremost, do not entertain calls from recruiters unless you are prepared to move. You don't want to put yourself through all that angst for no good reason. Most times, you will feel compelled to investigate this call purely due to your ego. But recognize that and resist that urge. Do think about why you would want to move. Don't make any lateral moves just because of some more money, unless the money is like crazy money that you know is a safe situation for you. And I'll tell you that the best time to make a move is shortly after a promotion. I know it's counterintuitive, but if you feel that you need to move, the best time is right after you get promoted, like riding the wave. And if you are considering moving, ask others who you can trust about the reputation of the outfit that you're considering moving to. And lastly, only make a move if it is a no-brainer. If things are going well where you are, do not risk giving up what you've earned reputationally, which is an asset, unless you're sure that you have that same asset where you're going. Now, as Greenberg SRM graduates, you really do need to recognize that you have greater advantages than most, but simultaneously greater responsibility than most. GSRM provides you with a prestigious status in the industry, holding you out to be the top of the heap compared to your peers, most of whom have gotten into the industry by accident. It is important that you know, that you feel that you are indeed viewed as special. So, be special. Congratulations to all of you.